Alright, so I just rolled credits on this amazing game a few days ago, and I just felt the need to highlight it and talk about it a little bit, because I don't think enough people do. I mean, people do talk about the second and the first game a lot in the series, which is Suikoden 1 and 2. But this is number 3. And not many people talk about it, but it really surprised me. It was incredible. And I feel like we should just play around on one of my older files, maybe. See if I have any. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, give me a mild heart attack there. Like, I just put 70 hours in this. Where's my file? Alright. That's the one I'm not going to start, obviously, but I think I will hop into Chapter 4 just to show you all around a little bit, because if I remember right, this had the entire world open so I could just go wherever I wanted. And for anyone who doesn't know anything about this game, it starts out giving you a very difficult choice of choosing who you want to start with. I was pretty scared of what to choose because I didn't know if you choose one and you'd miss out on the other two or what. Turns out it doesn't really matter who you choose, technically, because you do get to play all of their stories later on. I hate when the camera does that. Okay, there's my one complaint for this game. The PS2 camera days before they had a free moving camera. It's pretty rough. But other than that, it's a very fun game. Actually, let me show you all the little world here. So this is literally the entire world. You end up going through all of these places multiple times throughout the different chapters. You get to choose between 3 people at the start, and you unlock a 4th one later on. You have, what is it, Hugo? Hugo, Chris, Ghetto, or Godot, however you want to say his name. And then it unlocks Thomas later on. Thomas's place is right here at Homeland, of course. And yeah, it's just, it's amazing how all the stories come together. Like, you get to see it all from different perspectives, different point of views. The combat is great, the characters are amazing. There's just so much good to say about this game, and I feel like no one talks about it. Hell, people don't even talk about the 4th and 5th game. They just seem to acknowledge the first 2 and forget the others exist. Which is, I mean, the first 2 are amazing. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Especially the second one, which I haven't played yet. I've heard amazing things, and I'm probably gonna play that one next, and then hop over to number 4, just doing them in my own order. And then I still need to purchase number 5, unfortunately. But I will not mind spending $100-something on that, since the series is so good. And whenever I get to it, it'll be worth it. But yeah, one of my favorite things in the combat here, you can hit auto, so you don't even have to think. And, I mean, don't use that on bosses ever, of course, but, like, for normal enemies it usually works just fine. And I appreciate that, especially if you want to go grinding. It makes it so much easier. You could be watching something on the side, you could be listening to something, or hell, even playing a second game while grinding on this and still accomplish a lot. My controller disconnected. Of course. I've got to buy a new controller because my PS3 ones have all died in multiple ways. And now I'm stuck with one that has to be wired in constantly. Lots of fun. Now, this being, like, probably close to being a launch title, it doesn't have the best graphics in the world, of course, and, like, it has that fixed camera angle, which isn't very fun. So it does have a few, like, negatives, but the story is awesome. I don't want to get into detail because spoilers, but, I mean, just the way they have the characters come together is so cool. Plus, the story was simple enough for my stupid mind to understand. When they're super complicated, I have trouble following sometimes, because ADHD makes it hard to pay attention, but this one was very easy, in my opinion, to understand. Now, it is also from the PS2 era, so it's like super slow. Everything is so slow, the combat takes forever. Moving takes forever. Everything is very slow, but it is still an incredible game. Because usually I don't have the tolerance for PS2 jank, and this one did not bother me that much. Oh, damn it, wrong button. There we go. I don't need that crap. That's another downside. You don't have a very big inventory stuff, like room. You can only hold like how many items? So about 5 pages, I think, and only about 6 per page. Yeah, so not much. What else do I need to mention about this awesome thing that stole 70 hours of my life? I'd say the music was pretty decent in some areas, but other areas it's pretty just okay. So it's not outstanding in that department, but the story is, characters are, and if anyone hasn't played a Suikoden game before, you can collect 108 different people, and I collected almost all of them without even following a guy super closely. I would just, in between chapters, I would go talk to every NPC that looked different, and even some that didn't look that different, I'd just go talk to them, see if they have anything to give me, or see if they were a character to recruit. And usually I would find a ton of people to recruit. Like, I think I was only missing about 10 by the end of it, so not bad. Although I did have to look up some stuff in a guide, usually to do with where to go, because I missed something dialogue-wise, or something else stupid happened and I forgot where to go. So I did have to look up a few things, but tried not to. Now, I will say also, if you don't go around looking for all the characters, you could beat this game in about 40 hours according to online. So you don't have to play it as long as I did. I was just having a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Duck Village. Got all these wonderful duck people. Actually recruited a few of them at one point. See, the visuals aren't crazy, but they're also not too bad. They're pretty neat. Especially for a PS2 game. It's more ahead of its time than modern Pokemon. You can actually go inside buildings in this game. How nice. Hopefully Pokemon will get better one day. Where else should I show y'all? And there's just so much. Oh, also, I don't know if I can at this point. Damn it, wrong button. Let's see. Nope, wrong. There we go. Yeah, I do have it. Okay. So that's one thing. It doesn't have a good fast travel system, and you don't unlock it until very, very, very near the end of the game. So that kind of sucks, because you literally have to walk around that entire map over and over and over. So that's where a lot of the time comes from. But I would usually just zone out and have something else playing in the background while wandering around. And then this is our castle. And our home. You get to send all the people you recruit to this area. that's all I'll probably show for today. I just wanted to kind of mention this game and let people know it's really good. I've the only other Suikoden game I've beaten is the first one, and I think I like this one more. Not by much, because the first one was still really good. Yeah. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time.